Hello there, folks. Me again, Brandon Wenzel. I'm here to do a quick little review from my car. I didn't feel like doing like a full review for this and everything, especially since there's multiple items. But yeah, I get asked by people sometimes to try out things and stuff. I guess for whatever reason, people like my wacky opinion on stuff. I certainly don't mind trying new things. I'm probably going to do it anyway, so I don't generally mind, branching out a little bit and trying some stuff. And so I got off work a few hours ago. I had some shopping, some things to take care of, and whilst in the middle of doing all that, I happened to pass by Wendy's. And for those of you who don't know, Wendy's has, after really missing the boat for a lot of years, they finally have thrown their hat into the breakfast arena. Okay, they're taking it right to McDonald's. Okay, they're opening this thing up 6:30 a.m. They've pretty much just by entering the arena already beaten out Burger King in the breakfast realm. I'm sorry, Burger King. I literally don't know anyone who aims for the Burger King breakfast as their fast food breakfast of choice. I've had it. It's fine. Yeah, sorry. You have other items that are better. So, anyway. And really, like, if I were gonna go over there and put something along the lines of McDonald's with, in terms of the breakfast stuff, I'd probably do, like, Dunkin' Donuts, because they do a pretty good job, too. Burger King, I don't even know where you are, folks. Taco Bell's kind of weird. I had a bad experience with that one time, but to be fair, I've since had Taco Bell breakfast then. It's fine, not my favorite thing in the world, but again, it's fine. Probably better than Burger King breakfast, though. So yeah, when I heard that Wendy's was doing a breakfast thing, which somehow I missed, like, I would have thought that there would have been a little bit, I mean, it's kind of weird to think of, like, fast food news, but, like, come on, they're a big freaking chain and everything, and, you generally hear about this stuff. But I didn't hear anything about it until very, very recently, and by then it was already out, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So I got a few items. I definitely didn't get their entire freaking menu list, because, come on, not even I'm that much of a monster. But yeah, I generally like Wendy's. In terms of fast food burger stuff, they're probably my preferred over McDonald's or Burger King. And I know there's, like, others, of course. There's, like, Hardee's and Carl's Jr.'s and stuff like that, which really there are none anywhere around anymore. I think there's, like, 3 left in Illinois. There used to be one kind of on my way to my friend Joe's house, but that one's been gone for quite a while. So basically, you're looking, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. Generally, I prefer Wendy's. They a little bit higher quality. I think their Twitter feed is rather funny. They throw a lot of shade around. So yeah, I generally like Wendy's, and I'm hopeful for their breakfast items, because I'm guessing that it's got to be better than Burger King breakfast. It just does. It's hard to say with McDonald's, because McDonald's is kind of the standby, in my opinion, for the fast food breakfast. And, they've done some good work over the years. They've managed to become a pretty staple part of a lot of people's, breakfast time eatings. So, we'll see where this falls. It'd be interesting. Now, the only thing is, I got 3 sandwiches, and I got a drink. I don't remember exactly what everything was called. So I'm going to have to kind of wing it. I was hoping they would, like, have the receipt in the bag or something, and then I could use that, but nope. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of do the thing. I know one of them's, like, a maple thing, and there's, like, a sausage, egg, and biscuits. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. So, start it off, because I'm very thirsty. This is their chocolate, like, Friezacino or some shit. Like, it's their, their McCafe type thing. I'm interested with the name and everything. Maybe it's, like, based, off the their freeze, which is, pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a shot and hopefully unparch my throat a little bit, and then I'm gonna try these sandwiches. So here we go. Okay, wow. That's weird. Excuse me. For one thing, it's got a thickness to it, so yeah. I think that they base this around their chocolate freeze. If there's supposed to be any coffee to it, there is none. At least not flavor-wise anyway. I'm not tasting anything. That straight up tastes like a melted chocolate shake to me. That's exactly what it is to me. I'm not gonna lie, this is disappointing to start off with. I was hoping for more. There was a little bit of coffee in that one. Yeah, as I kind of whittle it down, I'm getting less chocolate and more coffee. And it's a little bit more palatable. Not that it was, like, incredibly terrible or anything, but just, again, if you've ever had a melted milkshake, that's basically what it tastes like at the start. Now it's predominantly coffee. Just a little bit of the chocolate. So I guess maybe this just needed an extra swirl to really kind of get everything together. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Even with the more coffee flavor to it, I still don't really see this one as being much of a thing. Like, it's got that thing, again, it's got, they're trying to bank off their freeze idea thing. I forget it. I don't even remember what the hell their actual, like, the shake things are called, but whatever. It's okay. I can't, like, if you're like a dedicated coffee person, if you enjoy mocha and stuff like that, I don't really think this is going to be for you. Because it doesn't really taste like, like a mocha cappuccino or something like that. It's definitely its own thing, and I don't necessarily think that that's the best thing. Is it the worst thing? No, absolutely not. It's fine. And again, as it goes along, at least in my opinion, it gets a little bit better as it's more blended. And again, I probably would have, knowing this now, if I were going to get this again, which I probably wouldn't, I might try the vanilla at some point, because I do have vanilla. I would definitely swirl it myself some. Sometimes I run into that problem with, like, the iced caramel macchiatos from McDonald's. So, yeah, kind of weak to start, but got the shit out of my throat, so there we go. Try sandwich number one. I have no idea what the hell these are. So I'm just going to have to kind of roll it. Okay. Definitely sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. That is a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. That one, at the very least, I have no problem identifying. So, it looks, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuity. They've still got the square patties. Be interesting to see how that tastes compared to, McDonald's or another biscuit sandwich. And I'm just going to try it, not eat it all in one go right this second. So, all right, yeah, let's give, this is the standby. I had to get one of these because this is what you expect as a breakfast sandwich from a fast food place. So, we're going to give this a shot, because if they can't get this right off the bat, they are in a seriously bad spot. So, I had to get one of these. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what they bring to the table. Yeah, interesting. So, here we go. It tastes like a sausage egg and sausage egg cheese biscuit sandwich. The I'll say this. I think the biscuits probably taste a little bit better than say McDonald's. They've got a little bit more of a crunchiness to them, and I think they have a little bit stronger flavor, that biscuity flavor. And that's a nice flavor. It actually kind of lingers in your mouth. I would say, in fact, it's probably the strongest overall flavor out of them all. I'm going to try kind of like this little piece right here, where it's just the egg, a little bit of cheese, and the sausage, to see kind of how they taste without the biscuit, and we'll give that a shot. Yeah, the biscuit is bringing most of the flavor to this. I'm dead serious. Like, I mean, that was fine, but it was a little bland. Maybe put some pepper on there or something like that, to kind of amp it up a little bit. But yeah, that was not bad by any means. But yeah, the biscuit is really the star of this. Which, depending on how you look at things, I know for some people, like, that's how they want it. They want the biscuit to be really the thing that holds it all together. For me, I would have liked a little bit more from the sausage, the egg, and the cheese, but it was there, did its job, and pretty good. I would say overall, or comparing it to like a McDonald's, again, the biscuit is definitely better, and that's the star of the show. So, I mean, it would be tough to call exactly, but I would say that from, and obviously I don't have a McDonald's sandwich right here next to me, but I would say that for what it is, it's pretty comparable. Biscuit's a little bit better. Maybe the rest might be a little bit more bland, but it's hard to say. Still, good biscuit sandwich. I don't think you'd be too disappointed. And again, the biscuit's got some nice flavor to it. So, sandwich number 1. Put you over there. All right. Sandwich number 2. They always look bigger on the poster. Oh, okay. I remember now. Okay, so yeah. This is like the maple bacon chicken sandwich. So it's got the maple flavoring, chicken, and bacon. I guess the bread is maybe like sort of like a French toast type thing. Like, you can smell the maple, but it's also got kind of a little bit of an artificial maple-y smell to it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested for this one. I like maple, and like in breakfast stuff and everything, I like McGriddles quite a bit. I like chicken and waffles. Bacon is always good. Yeah, so I'm hopeful. I'm again, like the bread and stuff. I don't like, it looks unimpressive, but I don't know. I'm interested where the maple is coming from, because like, it looks like there's kind of a sauce yeah, maybe that's just the sauce. So I was wondering if it was like baked in, like with the McGriddles, or it's actually baked into the bun. But I don't think so. I think the bun is just like maybe lightly toasted or something. So, okay, let's give this one a shot. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Whereas on the last sandwich, the biscuit was really the star. This, it's definitely the chicken. Chicken has the dominant flavor. The bacon and the maple, they do come through a little bit, like they're definitely present. It doesn't taste like just like a chicken sandwich. But I mean, and there's, a fair amount of bacon on there. It doesn't have quite the zing that I would hope. I would maybe like prefer a little bit more of the maple sauce or whatever to kind of give it a little bit. But again, it's because ultimately it is a chicken sandwich first and foremost. And it does that very well. Like, Wendy says good chicken sandwiches. They do. I know there's, the whole Chick-fil-A, Popeyes thing from, a few months ago. Personal opinion, by the way, just throwing it out there. Popeyes chicken sandwich. That's just me. Nothing against Chick-fil-A. Stuff's fine. But Popeyes. To be fair, I live a lot closer to a Popeyes than a Chick-fil-A, so maybe that's just the bias. But for me, I prefer the Popeyes. But this, Wendy says good chicken. And, it's all white meat and all that good stuff and everything. This does a good job of highlighting that. And ultimately, that's what it's supposed to do as a sandwich. Let me give it one more bite. That bite I got more of the bacon than the maple. So, I think the key is to go over there and try to get that perfect bite where you get all three of those elements together to really get the full sensation of what the sandwich is trying to bring to the table. But as it is, yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's like exactly like the best breakfast sandwich, but it's nice to have as a breakfast option, I would say. Definitely not as good as like, really good chicken and waffles. But yeah, again, like as a, because ultimately, you're talking about fast food. Something that's there. I like it as an option. I think it plays to the strengths of Wendy's menus, because not only do they have really good, burgers and stuff, but they also have chicken sandwiches and things like that, which are also very tasty. So I like having this as an option. I would get this again. Is that sandwich number 2? Last one. So this one, I remembered what it was as I was reaching for the last one. This is the Baconator breakfast sandwich by process of elimination. So, for those of you who don't know, the Baconator... Ooh, bacon bits. Baconator, back in the early aughts, or so, when Wendy's decided that they were basically going to rebrand and not suck ass anymore, Baconator was one of their big things. And, boy oh boy, was it pretty, for the early aughts, pretty meme-worthy as a food. Now, it would not pass the meme mustard. It just wouldn't. Oh, wow. So, because it's got the bacon and the doing and such. And it's America, and we love bacon. Bacon is tasty. I will say that. That's some tasty bacon. It's got the right amount of crispiness. For myself, personally, I don't like real crispy bacon. I like it when it's kind of in that in-between state where it's got a little crispiness, but it's also still got some give. So, just personal preference. But yeah, it looks like one of their burger patties. Got bacon, cheese, got some egg. I'm hoping it's not just basically a scaled up version of the biscuit with some bacon. I'm really hoping that the patty itself is like a proper Wendy's patty instead of, I guess that's maybe a breakfast sausage patty. Not 100% on that, but so yeah, this will be interesting to try. I will say though, again, looks way fucking bigger on the menu. And I don't know, maybe that was a double or something like that. This is just a single, but they didn't give me any options for a double or triple or anything like they do with the normal Baconator. Though I still would have gone with the single. Just to... Wow. That right there is where the bacon lives. Wow. Like it all went to one side. That's pretty good too. So yeah, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm not going to go straight into Bacon Valley, though I am going to go there. I'm going to give it a shot on the other side of the canyon, where things seem to be a little bit more impartial, and give it a shot. So, there we go. Okay. Well, for one thing, I think it's the same patty as the biscuit, which is a little bit disappointing. No, it's terrible. I think it's fine sausage patty, but I was hoping to get the Wendy's patty, which maybe I'm wrong. I could be entirely wrong. I don't know, but I gotta say though, it tastes fine. It's a perfectly serviceable breakfast sandwich. I have to say though, for carrying the Baconator namesake, I really didn't get a lot in the way of the bacon flavor. But then again, apparently, the only way to get the bacon flavor on this one is to eat its ass out. So, sure, why the fuck not? Let's go ahead and let's do this thing. It's 2020, folks. Do what you want to do. That side was better. Say what you will about me, folks. Nearly eating the ass out of a burger is what I'm into. Not only because I got a nice, hefty chunk of bacon, which is what I wanted. And on top of that, I don't know, it kind of looks like maybe, I don't know if that's just egg, or if maybe on the top they actually put like some mayo or something. Because it looks like there's maybe a sauce, but again, maybe that's just like dissolved egg. But yeah, that was definitely the better end of the Baconator. The first one, I don't know, man. It didn't quite do it for me the way I was hoping. But I fucking turned the old girl around and got up in there and, found what I was looking for. Yeah, okay. If the entire sandwich tasted like the ass end of this thing, I would be very happy with it. With it being sort of half and half, maybe? It's still good. But, again, carrying that Baconator name, that comes with a certain responsibility, folks. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, okay, so I still don't know what the hell that is. That could be egg or maybe some sort of mayo sauce or something. Anyway, maybe I think that's maybe a sauce. Anyway, so yeah, that's sandwich number 3. And it's a drink. Now it just tastes like iced coffee. Like there's nothing else to it at this point. So yeah, that's 3 sandwiches off of the new Wendy's menu. And the Frappuccino thing, what the hell ever. So yeah. They have a lot more items too. I might try some of them again later. Like I said, I'd like to try the vanilla version of this. And they have some interesting sides, like some seasoned fries. They got like biscuits and gravy. So I might give those a shot. Maybe do another video if people enjoy this one. We'll see. Overall, my experience with the Wendy's new breakfast menu, I would say out of the sandwiches that I had and everything, it's a pretty strong start. Pretty much like I figured. I mean, it's definitely better than Burger King. It just is. They really would have had to have fucked up hard for that to not be the case. I would say it's better than Dunkin' Donuts too, if I'm entirely honest. Dunkin' Donuts has some standout items aside from the donuts. In fact, I usually don't get donuts when I go to Dunkin' Donuts because my Dunkin' Donuts is a Dunkin' Donuts / Baskin Robbins, which personally, I think Baskin Robbins can stand perfectly fine by itself. I like me a milkshake, and literally to the extent where, and I don't actually get them that often. I usually only get like maybe 2 a month or so. But the fact that I look the way that I do, I'm pretty recognizable. And the fact that I'm pretty much the only human being who goes to Dunkin' Donuts / Baskin Robbins at like 7 in the morning when everyone is ordering coffee. And sometimes I have to go over there and wait for freaking 15 minutes in the parking lot because I'm jammed in with people sucking down caffeine. I'm like the only person who goes over there and gets, a goddamn milkshake. So, literally to the extent where, like, they know me, and they're like, oh, we're milkshake, and I'm like, yay, milkshake. Anyway, yeah, they have a few standout items, but overall, I've never been, like, super duper thrilled. Again, better than Burger King, but, they have their items I like to go, like, their Chipotle bowl is pretty damn good. I forget what else off the top of my head. They have like 1 or 2 sandwiches that I like. Some of their other ones a little bit so-so. But anyway, I would say probably better than that. In fact, I would say point for point breakfast-wise, at least out of the things that I've had, I would say that it's, I wouldn't say that it is beating McDonald's, but at the very least, it's kind of in a similar realm. Some of the things have better flavor, but McDonald's has just been doing it for such a long time. They're really good. Like, say what you want about McDonald's, but like most people, even if you're not that big into McDonald's, will admit that their breakfast is still pretty solid. And granted, I know people, fast food, it's blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. We're all terrible monsters. We're all going to hell. Why not? They are very good at what they do. There's a reason why they're like the go-to breakfast place for most people. Got some solid coffee and everything. So, yeah, I don't think that they're quite there yet. I think they're kind of finding their footing a little bit, but I think they have some solid items. Of the 3 sandwiches that I tried today, I would say my favorite of the 3, I almost want to go with the Baconator, but again, I had to go over there and give the damn thing a rim job and really get up in there to get the full bacon flavor. I might go with the maple bacon chicken. I like that flavor combination a lot, and I like the flavor of the chicken. It was very chickenful. to use a word I just invented. And when I got all the elements at once and everything combined really well, it had a really nice flavor to it. The biscuit was probably the lowest on it, but not because it was bad, simply because it was a biscuit. It didn't really bring anything new to the flavor or new to the table, except for like the flavor of the biscuit, which again was actually really good. In fact, I don't know if they offer like biscuits, like just straight biscuits at the side, but if they don't, they should, because that biscuit was actually really good. And then of course the drink, which this is definitely the lowest thing on the rung. I would definitely give it a shot if you want. I really didn't think it was anything special. I think even if it had been mixed properly and all that good stuff, I don't think it would have been that great. That's just me. So, that's the breakfast items that I got, my little review and everything like that, which lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It always does with me, though. I start talking about random crap, and I get very wordy with things. But yeah, that was basically, you guys got to watch me eat part of my breakfast today. I hope it was exciting for you. But yeah, that is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off here in a second. And, hopefully to anyone who watches this, if you're interested